What it do? What it do? Vibe with me. Let's talk about it. The Undisputed Sports Talk Show just relaunched, or should I say, on FS1 last week. And a lot of people been talking. The buzz been on social media about is this new look Undisputed TV show gonna last? Can it hold up against First Take? You already know. You say Undisputed is First Take, is ketchup, mustard, is, you know what I'm saying, apples and oranges. First Take, obviously, ESPN with the GOAT, Stephen A. Smith. Undisputed is a Fox Sports 1 show with another GOAT, Skip Bayless. Now, if you don't know, Skip Bayless and Shannon recently departed. You know, they went their separate ways. Shannon Sharpe is no longer on the Undisputed Sports show. He's not on FS1 at all. Rumors and reports have come out that he will be joining Stephen A. Smith on ESPN First Take, so that's gonna be dope to see. Shannon Sharpe is set to appear on First Take this month, so look out for that. And they saying that he will be there on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I'm gonna tell you where I got this information from in a second, because like I said, you know, people been talking on social media. Undisputed was doing well on social media. You feel what I'm saying? I follow it on social a lot as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. I did run across this article. I'm not too heavy on Twitter, but I will get there. But I did run across this article from the Sun.com, the U.S. Sun, and it's basically comparing the ratings for First Take and Undisputed for that last week. I'll read through it a little bit. The FS1 show took a 2-month break following the departure of Shannon Sharpe in June, with Keyshawn Johnson becoming Skip Bayless' new full-time partner during the hiatus. You feel what I'm saying? It said, but the August 28th premiere of the new look Undisputed Live attracted just 131,000 viewers, according to the Front Office Sports. So they're getting their information from the Front Office Sports. Salute to them. Meanwhile, First Take, ESPN, had an audience of 448,000 viewers. That's crazy. That's a big difference. You feel me? The margin grew further on Tuesday, with Undisputed averaging 120,000 viewers to 474,000 viewers for ESPN's First Take show. And the following day, Bayless and the crew at Undisputed managed to get 78,000 viewers, while Stephen A. Smith and Molly got about 421,000 viewers. And that's crazy. That's a big difference, man. A lot of people still probably upset about Shannon leaving, and we'll get into that in a minute. I'm going to continue to, skim through this. They basically saying the Undisputed ratings for that week, the numbers were lower than Shannon Sharpe's final days, and on his final days, they averaged about 154,000 views. That's crazy. It's crazy. They also say that Undisputed had a great social media buzz, you feel me? And that they was trending often on X or Twitter, you feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people got something to say about that. They did know that Lil Wayne made a new theme song for the show. And with that being said, Lil Wayne should be appearing on the show like on Mondays, I believe so. If not, for like a little segment or two. So we'll see if that continue to grow. They went into the new cast, said that he brought in Michael Irvin and Richard Sherman, ex-football players. They brought in Rachael Nichols, which is going to be dope. She's going to be dope for the NBA side and a lot more. And then, like we already stated, they brought in Keyshawn Johnson. And then it also states that, Shannon Sharpe is on his way to First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Molly, and that he will make his debut on September 4th. So he will make his debut tomorrow on Monday. That's going to be dope to see. And expect to see him appear on the show on Mondays and Tuesdays. So not through the whole week, Mondays and Tuesdays moving forward. So we'll see how that goes as well. And then if you haven't seen the episode of Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, check that out. It's dope. I got to finish it off. I got a couple more minutes I need to finish off. Probably got to rewind it back and, finish it off. But with that being said, that's crazy. The viewership, I thought that Undisputed was doing pretty good last week, but I was taking it from a social media standpoint, and I believe that may be the issue here. Now I do want to just go over the cast right quick before I go into that. The cast, as far as how I see it, that's why I tuned in last week, and it felt good watching sports shows. I grew up watching sports shows and high school days and beyond, and middle school days. I woke up watching sports, ESPN. I went to sleep watching ESPN. That's when ESPN Top 10 Plays was everything for a young male. You get what I'm saying? For a young man, for real. But anyway, so it was dope just to check out the show. You know what I'm saying? New cast. That first episode was kind of everywhere, but it was cool to see. But let me get into the cast. They got Michael Irvin, and he a GOAT. So off top, I think that was a good addition. I feel like he should be the number one, but I don't know if he want to talk too much basketball, but we'll talk about that in a minute. On the field and as a sports broadcaster, Michael Irvin is the GOAT. I enjoy watching him and Coach Prime back in the day on NFL TV. That lineup they had on NFL TV was legendary. It was great content. It kept you watching. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, they got Richard Sherman, and he cool. I've seen Richard Sherman talk, as a sports broadcaster, a little bit here and there, especially on his way out of the league. You feel me? I think it's cool just to see him and Skip Bayless working together, knowing that they had a viral misunderstanding, beef, or however you want to call it, back in the day when Skip was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. So it's a lot of history in all this. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of history in all of this that you just learned and you basically saw, but it's a lot of history. Stephen A. Smith was doing good with Michael Irvin on his show, and he, he talked good with Keyshawn Johnson as well. So, but with that being said, Keyshawn Johnson is another person that's new to the squad, and I think he's a perfect fit. I think it's dope. They chemistry, I think they hit it off better than anybody. Obviously, Michael Irvin and Skip gonna do their thing, but he wasn't there all the days. Richard did good as well, but Keyshawn more for the debate aspect. He really is like a substitution for Shannon Sharpe. He get loud sometimes. He state his opinion. He stand on it. So he a dope look for him and Skip right now. Now Rachael Nichols, I even wrote that in one of the comment sections under the videos that I believe that she should be in charge of the NBA segments sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Find a slot in there for her to take control of the NBA slots, because people like hearing from Rachael Nichols, and she know her NBA shit. She know her shit. So why not showcase that? Let's make this work. If y'all gonna make it work, y'all gonna have to make it work. But I can't give out all my ideas. But and I would even appreciate a FS1 show with her, a little 30-minute show to an hour show of her own little NBA talk. You feel what I'm saying? Let her grab one more person or however they do that. But that's just me being me. And then Lil Wayne, like I said, he coming on Monday. We never know if he is start coming more. But some people feel like they don't want to hear from a rapper's perspective on sports. But hey, my man's been a sports fan for a while, and he been doing this on First Take and Undisputed for some time now. Other rappers be here and there. I like Wale's take when he come on as well. He need to start coming back up there, getting in the mix as well. But Lil Wayne, he certified. I think he did enough to be able to showcase his opinion on sports on the regular. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, in my eyes, like I said, the first episode was here and there. I enjoyed watching it. I wanted to hear everybody's opinion. Like Michael Irvin, they just getting back on TV. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear everybody's opinion. It was dope. A lot of people was talking over each other at that time. And people took from that first episode as Skip Bayless won't be able to talk. But he went into the episode saying that, and I liked it that. I like how he, took little shit and fed off of it and made it what it was. After that first episode, they said that he was like the moderator. And then I started to look at it, the second episode. I'm like, okay, I can see that, him being the moderator. But ain't nothing wrong with that. He like 70-something years old. He been dominating this shit for a long time. If he could be the moderator and make his opinion hold weight, because at the end of the day, it's still his show. If he can juggle that, and that just show that his pride ain't too high, and he know how to, spread the ball on this team and just build a championship team. And if he can do that, I think this shit can go however far they want it to go. Excuse me. They might need to involve Rachael Nichols some more, though. You know what I'm saying? Or get another female presence on there some kind of way, and rotate people in and out. But I ain't gonna get on that. But I believe that the numbers is cool. Now let's just look at the time slot. They come on at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's pretty early. I know a lot of people at work. I'm at work at that time, so I watch the clips as that first episode. I watched the clips as they hit YouTube, and by the second day, I kind of just watched the full episode from YouTube while I was at work. The beginning of the day, then I check out the newer content, and then I just repeat, watch some of it at home, and then try to keep the whole episode for the next day at work. That was my whole little thing last week with this show. So I feel like they got the support on YouTube and maybe social media, but maybe in the morning time, maybe their fan base is not at home to actually watch it on FS1 and give them that viewership. You get what I'm saying? They probably get that viewership later on in the day. I'm not sure how that works with the system and whatnot, but maybe I can say maybe if they can figure out how to just to try it, maybe they can go live on YouTube for that first hour as well as on FS1. You feel what I'm saying? Give the people that may be at work that can plug it in and listen to the YouTube live, maybe they can get a first hour to YouTube as well, and then they say the rest, for the full episode or however you want to put it, but let the YouTube viewership, because if the YouTube viewership is giving them traction, they might need to not cater, but at least try to open up more avenues for that to generate that. But I'm not sure how that will help them out as far as on cable network, you know what I'm saying, on TV or whatnot. But maybe Fox FS1 can stream the second half on their YouTube page or something like that. But it got to be a good solution for that problem. If social media is heavy with y'all right now, like they said, they trending on Twitter or X. I'm not on there often, but I know they doing pretty good on YouTube. It's keeping me interactive. It's keeping me involved with the show through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So salute to YouTube. But with that being said, I ain't got too much to say. I'm anxious to see First Take. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to watch them how I watch them as well. I miss the days when I can just come home and watch all the dope shows. When you come home from school, it's just like everything, like PTI be going off, and then shit just got lit. You feel what I'm saying? PTI be just going off, and you catch 30 minutes of that, and then it just go into so much good content. So I understand the afternoon slot as well, but if they put it on in the morning, then in the afternoon, I don't know how that works. If all the viewership adds up for the day or just that premiere. But I guess we just got to take into account that everybody doing this and that, and they just catch it when they can. But with that being said, I think Undisputed ain't that bad. You feel me? Maybe they got to tweak some stuff, see who going to lead and what department. They got a lot of NFL players up there. That was the only concerning issue with me. I'm like, damn, he really got all NFL players, but I feel like NFL his bread and butter. So, in it's NFL season, so he put all chips in on the table. He want to control the NFL season. But again, he scooped up Rachael, and I think she can lead the way for the NBA part. And Skip knows NBA, and those guys up there know the NBA as well. But you know what I'm saying, when they was talking about football, I was locked in, talking about who better, the cornerback or the wide receiver. I'm like the cornerback, you feel what I'm saying? Because I played cornerback a couple years, but wide receiver is just as tough. But cornerback, you got to do more than guard that wide receiver, man. You got to stop the run. You got to be alert, especially if you in the zone. You got to cover a little distance. You got to watch the tight end. It's a lot to it, and wide receiver as well. I only got to play one position, one play at wide receiver, bro, and it's like a dream, bro. Sometimes I think it was a dream. They put me in for one play, and I caught the ball Hail Mary style, little old me. But when I caught that bitch, I did not know what to do, bro. I got my instincts hit, and then I started running towards the end zone. But it was too late. Cuz came tackle me like a 5-yard line. Nigga, I was crushed. That I didn't get the touchdown. You feel me? I was my only play at wide receiver lining up, and I was shitty. That's a whole nother story, man. I had to start dropping those stories for y'all. I was pissed, man. I was pissed because I thought I could do it. But I think my coaches were just protecting little old me. Like, you can't be running out there wide receiver. But they had me at corner trying to hit all them big-ass niggas, dog. But anyways, y'all, this been Vibes with Fuse, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Undisputed Talk Show. I'm going to put a poll up
on my YouTube community tab. So when you're done here vibing and you like the video, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Then you can go to my YouTube community tab and then, vote on the poll about, are you feeling the new Undisputed cast? Yes or no. That's probably gonna be the poll. But that's just my take on it. I think Undisputed doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Could he got better people? I don't know. He got people that's proven, and we're gonna see how it goes. It's just all about ego, I believe, when it come to that. And that's why I appreciate the sit down Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith had on Club Shay Shay, but that's another video. Other than that, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, man. I've been rambling like a mug. Y'all have a great day. Believe, and into the next video. Vibe.